Farmers cut across the 21 local government area of Adamawa State are gathered here to witness the handing over of the peace project to the state government. The country director of the Search for Common Ground, Fatima Abubakar, advocates more peaceful awareness at the grassroots that will unite people. She says peace is important, hence the need for both farmers and herders to rebuild relations.
As we look ahead, the work of peace building remains dynamic and continuous. I urge the government of Adamawa State to continue prioritizing and investing in mechanisms that promote social cohesion and resource sharing. Traditional and religious leaders to sustain their critical roles as mediators and advocates of unity. Communities and peace structures to embrace inclusivity and collaboration as central principles of their operation.
The Adamawa State government, represented by the Chief of Staff, Edgar Amos, attribute current peace advancement to the effort of Search for Common Ground initiative in promoting peace and finding long-term solutions to the conflict between farmers and herders. There is also a plan to establish a peace commission.
I commend the approach and the strategies and indeed the actions of committees, especially in establishing peace structures across the 7 local governments in the state and in building trust among communities, as well as enhancing our capacity for shared utilization of our economic resources. I also commend them for their training and enhancing our communities towards peaceful conflict resolution.
Some of the stakeholders say more efforts are needed for the comprehensive peaceful coexistence between the two bodies.
Committee has done is to develop a system that will be in place to prevent simple conflicts from growing on to bigger conflicts. In other words, to put out the fire when it is at the smoke level, and not wait until it blows out. And so that is exactly what has happened in the Committee's project. The communities have been empowered to solve their problems.
We've witnessed a sharp drop in other farmers' conflict in Adamawa State, essentially because the government actually came with a policy before now, perhaps before the Search for Common Grounds initiative. We felt there was no need for us to have a timetable for people coming with their hearts, from outside the shores of Nigeria. They could come and just pass through. And this is, when they come normally, they come at a time when the farmers had actually labored and about to reap the produce. Incidentally, government said no, there has to be a policy. And that policy, to a great extent, has reduced the number of conflicts we ever experienced in Adamawa State.
With this peace project, many here expect that both government and residents will build on the Committee's project to bring permanent solutions to the farmer-herder conflict in Adamawa State. Giwa Hebron, Arise News, Yola.